This story is probably one of my most memorable and favourite ones. It was the first day of me being at the geography school, so I hadn't met any of the teachers other than Saxenaji, one of the main people in geography. We were standing at the front of the school discussing my plans for the next few days and what I was planning to teach alongside the principal, Seema ma'am, when I heard a rickshaw came driving past us and into the school. I thought it was quite odd that someone was being dropped off straight to the stairs in front of the school. A man around 5'9" got out, quickly climbed up the stairs, and confidently walked down the hallway, eventually turning and entering a classroom. As I was clearly captivated by this sight, Saxenaji turned to me and said, "That's Rakesh, sir. He's completely blind." I was shocked. It did not at all seem as though he was blind. He walked up the stairs with ease and turned into the classroom as if he knew exactly where the door is. The confidence he was exuding was incredible. I decided I had to meet Rakesh Sir, so I went to the stairs of the school, to the classroom he entered, and said, "Hello Rakesh Sir, my name is Vedant and I'm here to volunteer from London. I just saw you enter the school and Saxenaji told me that you were completely blind. It's incredible how much confidence you had. I simply could not tell." Didn't matter. After a discussion with him, I learned that he had mastered C+ and Java, which are coding languages, and had one of the best controls over his class in the entire school. I even learned that he was applying for one of the hardest exams in India and was going to take it soon. I honestly couldn't fathom all the information I was receiving. Rakesh Sir, a blind man, teaching at a government school in a slum, had surpassed the majority of Indians in terms of education, passion for learning, and intelligence, let alone in the slums itself. I promised myself that I would attend one of his classes. A couple of days later, I was able to. He taught 2 classes, compulsory Hindi and computer science. The one I went to was his compulsory Hindi class. We were once again sitting down in the corridors as board exams were happening and we couldn't go inside the classrooms. As I sat down, I simply expected it to be a normal lesson where we learned some Hindi. Sitting amongst the students, I looked around. Honestly, I expected some students to be messing around, maybe chatting quietly and taking advantage of the fact that their teacher is blind. However, every single student was sitting silently, deep in thought as they listened to Rakesh Sir, showing the utmost respect. On top of that, Rakesh Sir could recognize each of his students just by their voice. We went through a story of a man named Kabir, born in 1398, who lived till the age of 120. Rakesh Sir went through some of his philosophies and beliefs. This wasn't simply a Hindi class, it was a philosophy class, a combination that I normally wouldn't be able to conceive. The story that stuck with me the most was a lifestyle and mentality that could be believed in and had. Let me tell you the story. Once upon a time, there was a majestic elephant, which was walking through a busy market street, with many people and animals bustling around it. As the elephant walked, it caught the attention of a pack of dogs, who started barking at it from behind. The dogs chased and barked at the elephant, but the elephant simply continued to walk forwards without paying any attention to them. Kabir observed the scene and used it to teach a powerful lesson. He explained that the elephant is a symbol of strength and wisdom, while the dogs represent the barking and naysaying of those who lack understanding and insight. The dogs, Kabir said, represent the petty concerns and criticisms of those who do not have the capacity to see the bigger picture. The elephant, on the other hand, represents the wise person who is focused on their goals and purpose. The elephant does not let the barking dogs distract it or hold it back from its destination. Instead, the elephant continues to walk with grace and strength, confident in its path. Rakesh Sir reminded us that Kabir's story reminds us that we too will encounter barking dogs in our own lives, people who will criticize, doubt, and question us. However, like the elephant, we must learn to stay focused on our goals and not let the opinions of others distract us. We must have the courage and strength to walk forward with purpose, even in the face of adversity. In essence, Kabir's story teaches us to be more like the elephant, strong, confident, and focused on our purpose, no matter how many dogs may bark behind at us. Honestly, those 20 minutes of listening were absolutely beautiful. The fact that such deep, useful lessons are being taught at a slum in India while they're not being taught in most Western schools, both shocks and impresses me. All credit, 100%, goes to Rakesh Sir for fighting against all hardships I'm sure he faced during his journey towards his education and being able to become such an excellent teacher. However, I began to think whether it would be possible for a blind woman to reach the same level Rakesh Sir reached, or would she have to overcome even more obstacles and barriers?